Hey everyone, this is Wrecker, back with another build video. So the one that I'm sharing with you guys today is a really fun Chatterbox build, and even more fun if you run this with Golden Bullet. Now speaking of Golden Bullet, a quick disclaimer here, I recorded this video with in mind that Golden Bullet is starting today, August 22nd, as per the current schedule in the game. But that's not happening anymore. If you check out the patch notes for tomorrow's update, TU 18.4, they actually moved up the schedule for all upcoming global events. And Golden Bullet isn't happening up until next month, September 19th if I remember correctly. So yeah, just to put it out there. But Golden Bullet or not, you're gonna love this build because we are talking over 1.5 million bonus armor on top of 1.3 million base armor. And all this while shredding enemies without even having to reload 90% of the time. So yeah, with that being said, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's begin. Okay, so starting off with the specialization, of course we are running Gunner. We get 10% armor on kill, every third reload is 50% faster. Then we get an armor kit, which also gives us bonus armor. A riot foam grenade, that's very handy. And then we have the Banshee pulse. Yes, we are running the Banshee pulse in this setup. And we get 10% total ammo for ourselves every 60 seconds, but 5% for the whole group. Then we have 5% rate of fire increase after a kill for 5 seconds. That's really handy. We get a weapon handling. And lastly, of course, make sure you have the right weapon stacked in your skill tree. For me, that's an SMG. So yeah, that's the specialization we are running here. Okay, so starting off with the weapons, of course, primarily we are running the Chatterbox. This is the weapon the whole build is set up around. It comes with SMG damage, crit chance, and crit hit damage. That's really good because all SMGs come to a 20% crit chance. So that way our build isn't lacking any crit chance and we don't have to run extra pieces to get to that 60%. Keep in mind mine is upgraded to level 10, that's why you see an additional 10% weapon damage from the expertise rank. As a base number, we are sitting at 94.1k, 700 RPM, and a mag of 60. Keep in mind these are base numbers, and especially in combination with Golden Bullet that's running presently, it will go insanely high as you will see in the gameplay. So the talent that it comes with, it's called Incessant Chatter. When you reload, rate of fire is increased by 20% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of that magazine. Max stack is 5, kills refill 50% of your magazine. Now this bottom description is the key here. It's gonna fill up your 50% of your mag entirely on each kill, which we will be getting before our mag runs out. That's very easy. So that's basically the whole build is set up around. And that's why we're running specific talents in the backpack as well, so we could get advantage without having to reload. So yeah, that's basically the primary weapon we are running. For the secondary, no specific reason, personal preference, I'm running Dark Winter, but you can run whatever you prefer. So yeah, these are the weapons we're running. As for the sidearm, of course, as always, I'm running my trusty Orbit because of the talent that it comes with. If you need to gain critical hit chance and critical hit damage bonus numbers, this is a really good sidearm to run. But you don't have to run Orbit, you can run any pistol with finisher talent and you're good to go. Okay, so starting off with the gear pieces, we are running 4-piece Hunter's Fury. The 2-piece gets us 15% shotgun and SMG damage. The 3-piece gets us 20% armor on kill and 100% health on kill. So these are really good attributes for a run and gun build, especially. For the 4-piece, we get the main talent for the gear set. It's called Apex Predator. So basically it's going to give you 20% amp damage depending on the range that you're hitting your enemies at. And on top of it, depending on how many enemies you have around you, it's going to amplify that with an additional 25% on max stacks. That's considering you have 5 enemies around you, which doesn't happen that often, but just to let you know, that's the max stack you can get to. So yeah, that's a really good talent to have for this gear set. For the attributes on the mask, I'm running weapon damage, crit damage, and a crit damage mod on it. For the gloves, I'm personally running the core attribute armor and a minor attribute crit damage because I wanted to balance it out. So basically we are running 3 blues and 3 reds on this setup. because of the backpack talent, I wanted to have a bit more armor so we could get advantage of that talent that I will show you in a bit. For the knee pads, I'm running weapon damage and crit hit damage. And lastly, for the holster, again I'm running a core attribute armor and a minor attribute crit hit damage here. For the chest piece, of course, I'm running a Sokolov chest piece. It comes with 10% SMG damage as a brand bonus. Then we get 15% weapon damage, crit chance, and of course a crit damage mod in there. The talent that I have chosen to go with, it's called Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 25 times. So on full stacks, you'll be getting 25% weapon damage. Now this is my preference. If you want to run any other damage talent, that's your call. But for me, Obliterate works really good because we are fully maxed out on crits here on this setup. So this is really good. Okay, so lastly for the backpack, this is a unique piece here because you cannot get this in the open world. Maybe if you get lucky, you can get this from the named cache because it is a PvP exclusive backpack. You can run this in the dark zone or maybe a conflict cache, but yeah, you're gonna have to farm for this one, but it's not that important. The only reason I'm running this because I have it, and also I get an additional percentage on the talent that it comes with. The normal version comes with 10% bonus armor, but on the perfect version, this one, you get 12% and max stack is 5, so that's really handy. So it's called Liquid Engineer. The brand set that it comes with, it's called Bellstone Armory. The one piece gets us 1% armor region, that's really good. Then we are running armor, crit damage, crit chance, and a crit hit damage mod in there. As I said earlier, I tried to balance it out between armor and weapon damage, so we are running 3 blues and 3 reds to balance it out so we could get a bit more bonus armor from the talent that we have on this backpack. It's called Perfect Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 12% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. So this is really good because since we are running the Chatterbox, you will be killing enemies as fast as possible, and also you won't even have to reload. So you will be on full stacks for Bloodsucker in no time. And especially using this setup in combination with Golden Bullet, of course, you will never have to reload because Golden Bullet not only increases your rate of fire and damage, but also resets your entire mag. So basically, even if we are not running Golden Bullet, this works just as good because of the talent that we have on Chatterbox. It's gonna reset your 50% of the mag. So with Golden Bullet, 100% mag reset. Without Golden Bullet, 50% mag reset. So either way, we're getting an advantage here. So yeah, this is the backpack we're running. Of course, again, if you don't have this, just run any other backpack, maybe Sokolov or maybe a Walker Harris, whichever you have. But I would highly recommend running the talent Bloodsucker on your backpack. So yeah, that's the backpack we're running here. Okay, so starting off with the skills, we are running the Banshee pulse, as I said in the intro, because it's very handy when it comes to running and gunning and disorienting enemies when face tanking them. So that's a really helpful skill which unlocks with the gunner specialization. For the mods, I'm running 15% radius and 6% skill haste to get it back as fast as possible. Lastly, for my second skill, of course, this is run and gun face tanking build. That's why I'm running the shield here if I need to. Usually you don't have to in heroic, but if you really need to, this is a really good skill to run because it's basically another health bar in front of your armor, so that's really handy. For the mods, I'm running 5% shield health on 2 of the slots and 5% damage bonus. I don't know if that works or not, I'm not certain, but let me know in the comment sections if this 5% damage bonus mod works without the firewall specialization. So I don't know actually, so let me know in the comments. So yeah, these are the skills we're running here. Okay, so before I jump into the whole overview for the build, let me show you the stats real quick on our Chatterbox. We are sitting just over 94k base damage, and we have 58% crit chance, 168% crit damage, and 70% headshot damage. So these are really good base numbers here without any buffs active. If I switch to my Dark Winter as a secondary, we getting 53 crit chance, 158 crit damage, 70% headshot damage. Of course, you can increase your crit chance by changing a few attachments on your Dark Winter, but that doesn't really matter because we will be running our Chatterbox 90% of the time. So yeah, just putting it out there. So yeah, these are the stats for this setup. Okay, so this is the entire build, everyone. We are running the Gunner Specialization. As a primary, we are running the Chatterbox. As a secondary, I am personally running the Dark Winter, but run what you prefer. For the sidearm, I'm running my Orbit. For the gear pieces, we are running 4-piece Hunter's Fury, the mask, the gloves, the knee pads, and the holster. For the chest piece, I'm running Sokolov with the talent Obliterate. And for the backpack, I'm running the named backpack, which comes from Bellstone Armory. It's called Liquid Engineer, but again, that's a unique piece. Only comes from PvP exclusive content or maybe from a named cache. If you don't have it, just use any other Sokolov or Walker Harris and run Bloodsucker talent on it. But this one comes with the perfect Bloodsucker talent here. For the skills, I'm running, of course, the Banshee Pulse and unlocks for the Gunner Specialization. And lastly, the Crusader Shield. So yeah, I tried to balance it out as I said earlier. 3 reds, 3 blues, so I could get a bit more bonus armor from the Bloodsucker talent here. So yeah, this is the entire build. That being said, please like the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!